Welcome viewers and subscribers to yet another program. We really appreciate you taking the time out to watch what we have to offer. There are so many things that's not pleasing in Jamaica right now, and a myriad of things, and we are really hoping that some of these things will be in the rear view mirror, but it continues to rear its ugly head. All the atrocities that we're speaking of, the road accidents, the civilian and the police and soldiers confrontations, the banking industry. Just this week, Jackson have to be taking on BOJ itself about allowing the practices of the bank to prey on its customers, and that's exactly what's happening. The banks are preying on its customers. Look at it. They take your money as a deposit institution. They take your money. You have no control over what they do with your money. So they take your money, they buy stocks, they do all kind of trading and make billions. There is no bank in Jamaica, none whatsoever, that reports a loss at any quarter. None. They always report profit. Quarterly they report profits. Maybe drop in profit, but never a loss. Yeah, but yet they continue to pile on these taxes, that I call them taxes, these fees, right? These unethical fees on you, the depositor, right? And that's why a lot of Jamaicans shy away from the formal banking system. It's harder because most of the things that you're doing now, you have to do online. You have to shop online. You have to pay for stuff online, right? And it's challenging without a bank account. And they know. And that is the reason why they are preying on you, the customers. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. So Jackson is probably one of my favorite PNP personnel, because he's been strident, he's been unflinching, he's constantly been at this particular subject. The banking structure in Jamaica really needs to be looked at, and yes, kudos to him for chiding the BOJ. I mean, Richard Biles is a recent appointee as governor, but nonetheless, too long and too often it's been happening over and over. These banks are rapacious, according to Mr. Jackson, you know, in how they deal with the customers. And it's usually those who don't have a lot of money in the bank, right? They take your money. They go and use your money, do all kind of things, all kind of trading, all kind of profits they're making on your money, and you're not getting that. No, this whole issue of you have to have above a certain amount of money for them not to charge you minimum balance fee. What kind of stupidness is that? So what they're saying, if you can have $5,000-$10,000 in the bank, they're going to charge you for not having. Number one, how ridiculous is that? How are you going to charge me? I may already not have it. Huh? It's crazy. So you have $3,000 in your bank account, by within a month, 2 months time, it's dwindled. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Our banking sector needs to be reorganized, restructured to satisfy the customers, because the bank will never lose. So they can talk all they want, they will never lose. Once you deposit your money with them, they have your money at their disposal to use to do whatever they want to do. So they will never lose. But anyway, let's move on to another topic. I'm going to play this video of confrontation with the security forces somewhere down in the Denhamton area, downtown, and then we come back for comment.
Mowgli, shoot up 9 feet.
sad. Really sad. Now I know a lot of us usually pounce on the officers and call them brutal and inhumane and all of that. And sometimes it's true. Like, for instance, in this case, the officers or the soldiers might be a bit rough, but no, I might lose some friends, but that's okay. I'd rather to be right and friendless rather than have friends and do wrong. Had I been the soldier in this position, maybe, just maybe, somebody would have been shot. This is disrespect to the uniformed officers. What? We must embrace lawlessness? We must continue to embrace lawlessness? Soldiers and police cannot go in and do their work? And I'm not saying they are all innocent. No, that's not the point. The point in, how can citizens be so comfortable to want to assault a service member of the Jamaican military while he has a gun in his hand? So you can imagine if that police or that soldier did not have a weapon in his hand, what those citizens would have done to him or her. And you see time and time again, people feel boldened to take on the police officers and the soldiers, cuss them out, disrespect them the most way, and is prepared to fight them while they have the weapon in their hand. Now when they get shot, now you hear that the police or the soldier wicked and them shoot innocent people. In my purview, those persons are not innocent. How can you want to be so emboldened, be so bright, be so presumptuous to want to fight a police officer, regardless of if they come and raid and an innocent man them shoot or innocent man them carry away? Let them do their job. Let justice takes its course. Let justice take the course. Let the court decide. You can't be a citizen who is ready to fight. And we see it all the time. When police accost a taxi officer, we are the first ones to say, "Left him an innocent youth." Let me ask you a question. If everybody that the police goes after is innocent, then who are doing the killings? Who are the criminals? You are aiding and abetting criminals, and that is why we have this high crime rate. I'm going to play something that Desmond Mackenzie said, and then we come back for comment.
And what is worrying me is that I don't see nobody demonstrate for the death of this young, innocent school footballer. Not one demonstration. But make the police carry out them job. Roadblock. Innocence, man. No do not.
Spot on, Mr. Mackenzie. Spot on. All the time, almost all the time, you hear the citizens coming out, blocking roads. The man is innocent. And if everybody that the police accost, known crime producers, they are innocent, and an innocent man and ready to take on the police. But the young schoolboy that was shot, the young footballer that was killed, this young girl, Kaylan Dowdy, that was attacked and beaten by 5 women, where were your outrage? Where was the blocking of road? You condone it. You condone criminality. And I'm not picking on ghetto people, because then again, I'm picking on ghetto people because ghetto is not where you come from, or where you are, Ghetto is a state of mind for me. That's how I judge ghetto. The ghetto mentality, the slackness on the road, the taxi men drive how they want to drive. There's no observation of law and order. Everybody want to just do their own thing. Then go live in some bush with the maroon them. Right? Go live in some areas where law and order is not respected. You understand? Ghetto is not. Most of us are from humble beginnings, and we don't tolerate these things. You can't want to obstruct the police officers every time you have a disagreement with them. Say yes, it's a disagreement you have with them. But you must come and fight the police while they have their gun. I'm telling you, if it was in another jurisdiction, there will be a whole lot of dead bodies. You wouldn't dare go to Florida and try that. You would be a dead person. You're so brazen and so emboldened to want to take on the police officers while they have their weapons in their hand. So just imagine, if that officer had not had his gun or their guns, what would have happened to them? Another mob beating. You, the ghetto people, and like I said, ghetto is not where you're from, so I'm not highlighting any one particular community. I'm talking about your state of mind, your mentality, the ghettoism. It is not going to take you anywhere in life. We need to really look at ourselves, because what we're doing is shielding criminals. Where was the outrage when this young girl was beaten by 5 women? None. The young rising star footballer killed. Where were your outrage? But as soon as the police identify somebody who's a suspect, you don't allow the law to take its course. You're ready to block road because you know that some of these people are criminals, and you know shield them because you know get sweetie. You know get hush money, you know get sweetie. And it's because of the ghetto mentality, the laziness, the handout mentality. That's why you will always be enslaved. You're either enslaved by the politician who come and give you a handout every election time. You're enslaved by these so-called dons, because these are not dons, right? Who give you a little money to wash out the blood out of their clothes, right? And you're satisfied with that. You live in a tenement yard because you don't pay light and you don't pay water. You're okay to thief light and water. So your mentality is skewed. Your mentality is messed up. And that's why things like these will always happen. No, I am not condoning the soldier kicking that woman, but you also have to put yourself in the soldier's shoe. Either a bullet or a kick. Which one should I use? At least she live to say, you know what, the soldier did kick me. We need to have respect for the law. And not saying all lawmen are respectful. I know I have been in situations with quite a few of them. But that gives you no right to be disrespectful to the uniform. You're disrespecting the country. You're disrespecting the entire service member of the country when you feel so emboldened and brazen to be disrespecting the uniform. It is wrong and you need to stop. Thank God those soldiers, based on what I see in the video, were composed. You're lucky you only get beaten with a gun. They're fortunate they only get a kick and beaten with a gun, because had it been in some other jurisdiction, I can't express that enough, dead bodies will be picking up. We need to check ourselves. Check ourselves and start to think lawfulness rather than lawlessness, because the nation cannot grow with this kind of lawlessness. Leave your comments, subscribe, like or dislike. Part of the process just the same. Bless up until next time.